Hello friends. Today I'm going to share some information about Scrutiny, a quarterly review. Scrutiny was a quarterly journal of criticism that was published from Cambridge in 1932, and it ran until 1953. It is now recognized as a formative influence on English intellectual and cultural life, worthy to rank with the great reviews of the 18th and 19th centuries. The literary periodical, Scrutiny, was founded in 1932, by L.C. Knights and F.R. Leavis. Leavis remained its principal editor until the final issue in 1953. Other editors included D.W. Harding and Harold Andrew Mason. The journal had total 76 issues, published in 19 volumes. An additional volume is often included in this series. This 20th volume included a retrospect by F.R. Leavis, indexes by Maurice Hussey, and a list of errata. The first issue of Scrutiny appeared early in May 1932, with 100 copies sold in the first week. Great literary intellectuals, such as T.S. Eliot, George Santayana, R.H. Tawney, and Aldous Huxley became its subscribers. The circulation rose slowly, with 750 copies being printed later in the 1930s, and 1,000 copies in the 1940s. In the 1950s, Scrutiny had its highest circulation with only 1,500 printed copies. However, most of these copies were held by colleges and academic libraries for circulation. As a result, Scrutiny was widely read. And Leavis, being the editor of the journal, became very influential in the 20th century literary criticism. There were a number of important literary critics of the time who wrote for Scrutiny, contributing to its great success. They were Q. D. Leavis, Marius Bewley, William Empson, L.C. Knights, Michael Oakeshott, Herbert Reed, I. A. Richards, George Santayana, Derek A. Traversy, and Martin Turnell. Some of the contributors to Scrutiny were also contributors to Left Review. The Left Review was another famous journal of that time, which ran from 1934 to 1938. Many contributors focused on the topics of education and politics, but, according to Richard Poirier, its most important achievement was a nearly complete revaluation of English literature. Scrutiny offered an almost complete critical history of English literature, from Chaucer to the mid-20th century. Medieval literature, Shakespeare, the 17th century poets Pope, Dryden, Johnson, the great Romantics, the Victorians, and nearly all the important modern writers were seriously examined. Many of the articles had become classics, and resulted in revisions of previously accepted views. An important feature of Scrutiny, still of great interest, was the book review section, where many of the important books of the time, as well as some of the pretentious ones, were reviewed as they appeared. Scrutiny also drew controversies by not supporting a number of writers and critics. According to John Grant, Scrutiny denounced the later works of William Empson and I. A. Richards, and disregarded critics in the colonies such as R. D. Blackmore, Edmund Burke, and Northrop Frye. Famous critic Richard Poirier claims that Scrutiny had earned more respect and more denunciation than any other quarterly in English. John Grant, in responding to Poirier's review of Scrutiny, found that Scrutiny specialized in being right, half the time. In order to praise, it felt compelled also to damn, and then found it easy to do so because it possessed standards against which all works could be judged. Thus, Scrutiny remained one of the most important and influential literary journals of its time. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll bring more informative videos very soon. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Good day.